Hello everyone, this is Team Hello World, comprising of first years from MNIT Allahabad. The theme we have chosen for our project submission is life in pandemic. So when we were all admitted into college during the time of pandemic, some of the seniors welcomed us and they were our only source of communication and they were the only ones with whom from whom we can get our query resolved. But us being so many in number and the people to solve them quite significantly less, and also because of the time constraints and the formality in the network, all the queries could not be addressed. So we felt that there was a need for an efficient query redressal system, and this is precisely what led to the creation of MNNIT Sangam. So let's have a look at what it is. MNNIT Sangam is an online platform where the user can register themselves, and after registering themselves, they can log in with their college ID and the password they created while registering. We have used JWT web tokens and cookies for handling authorization and authentication. So after logging in, a page like this would appear where the user can browse forum categories. So this page has been divided into many categories which are being rendered directly from the database. If a user selects a category, user selects campus, then they can go and post their question on that page. Based on the selection on this page, the next page would be rendered. These are not different pages, but the same page, but the data that is being rendered, it is different and it is being fetched from the database. So like, let's post a question over here. After clicking on add question, this question has now been added. Another user can log in and come into the same category and can answer this question. For demonstration purposes, we are using the same user is answering the question, but otherwise it would be different. So the next page that we have in our web application is for the clubs. Another thing that we were missing in college was a uniform one place where we could get all the details related to clubs and the events. A lot of information was being missed out because there was no dedicated platform for the same. So we decided to put a feature in our application where there can be all the information of clubs displayed at the same page. So if we click on any of it leads to the website of the respective club. So back to our website, the next feature that our website has is a campus tour. We all have craved to visit the college campus, and for now we are putting a video, but in future we aspire to deploy it using AR and VR techniques. The next feature that our website has is the dashboard. So now let's have a look at the dashboard. The user dashboard features the user profile. The data is being fetched from the database and it is being rendered here. The page also shows an option to edit your profile. In case a user wants to update the profile, then he could also do that. There is also an activity section where user can enter his daily stats, and based on his daily stats, a score would be allotted and a graph would be plotted. But this feature for now is static. It has not been done by us, but we plan to do it later on. Now let's have a look at the database that we have used into the application. So as we can see, the password section is encrypted and it is being done using bcrypt.js. We are doing it for enhanced security purposes. Now let's also have a look at the table structures. So this on the screen is the table structure that we have used. Also, the question and answer page that was rendered previously, for that, data was fetched from these tables only and it was being displayed using a loop. Over to you, Arjun, for more implementation details.
Thank you, Ojay, for such a good explanation of our project. I'll walk you through now the code that we as a team have used for authorization and authentication. We have used token-based authentication using AWS JSON Web Tokens as well as Bcrypt.js library. And we have different pages, and with home pages, the loop that she was talking about, we have used the loop here. We have passed the data category from backend, and after passing the data, we have applied a loop to display all the queries which is related to that particular queries. And basically, we have used express.js as a backend stack, and stable CSS and Bootstrap. We have used MySQL for our database, and we hope that this project will make the college life of the students easier, and hope you guys like this project. Thank you.